Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily. In this video I will be creating two projects using a new die set from iCrafter called Rock Step Card Base, and I went ahead and cut out a lot of leaves and flower images, as well as a couple of layers for my sentiment here, a branch, and all the pieces for my bird. I also cut out the decorate piece here for my card base, and here is the card base itself. You can see it looks quite funny here. It's a circle with all of these indentations in, or what to call it, and I will show you here how to fold this card over. It was really easy. This was the first time ever I created a rock, are you calling it a rock card? I believe you are, like this. So I started off by folding the card base, and the key to this I find is to take it quite slow and don't press too hard. And you can see the valleys and the mountains here, and it's really easy. It really folds on itself. The score lines are already there, so all I did was help the cardstock to move the way I wanted it, and here you can see how beautiful it rocks when it's all folded. I used a bone folder just to make sure that everything was creased nicely. So here it is, the card base, and there's that decorate piece that you have. I cut it out of some vanilla cardstock. You could cut it out of some fun pattern paper or create your own pattern paper and use that, but I just wanted a solid color to build on, because I know I was going to use all of these bright colors and I wanted something to just tone everything down. So here is the really cute birds. You can create whatever birds you like. I just wanted some imaginary, fun, happy, bright spring type of a bird. I'm really into happy colors like this, vibrant colors, so I wanted that to be used even on those little birds. And you can see the bird, it only comes with one, but I will share in a second here how you can do if you want to do a reversed one, because I wanted two birds that looked at each other. And you can see all of these intricate pieces for the little bird. It was really easy to cut out. You can see the pieces up in the right corner there. And I also wanted some dimension for the wing here, so I just took a foam dot and used that. And for my sentiment, it comes with warm wishes and best wishes you can create with the words. Really nice scripty font. And I just made them into gold glitter cardstock and put some dimension on the backside. And then I created a lot of these poinsettias, and you can do all fun things with these, like crease them and make them have the most beautiful dimension. I went for quite simple flowers here, and I didn't use all of the layers for the flowers here. I just used a couple of them. You can build really large flowers, and I also went for the smaller leaves and just build upon them and created smaller flower clusters as well. So here is that reverse bird that I was talking about. I just cut them out of the paper, and if, for example, that glitter cardstock, I just run it through with the backside, and then I went ahead and flipped the cardstock when I was already done. So you can see here I cut it from the backside, and then everything will be mirrored and you have the perfect, everything will line up perfectly. And if you have some hard edges, because sometimes the die cutting machine leaves hard edges on your cardstock, then you can just smooth everything out with a bone folder like I did here. So this was really a tricky part for me to get on camera how I did. So you will see that I will have my card base standing up like this, but you probably will get an idea here. And sometimes I remember to flip my card just so you can see how everything looks. I will show you close-ups in the end here, but for now, when I was building it, it was easier just to have everything standing up so I can see how it looks when it was rocking. And you don't want to build this part too heavy, because then your card could actually tilt, and you want it to be sturdy when you have it on your desk. And I was thinking that the recipient would be wanting to have this a piece that they can have on their desk or something like that, something they want to have up all the time. So I really went for a lot of dimension and stuff like that. I think this would mail actually really nicely, but you probably, if you create too much dimension on this part, you could actually be wanting to hand deliver that card to the recipient. So I mixed a combination of liquid glue and some small foam dots here, just to create some more dimension and have a play. And I filled in my steps here at the best of my ability. And when I was sort of happy with how everything looked, I stopped and I stepped back and I looked and I was thinking, okay, this looked good, then I can move on. And for the eyes, I just used small black like bubbles, but you can use whatever. You can also use a black marker if you like, or just use the ones that comes in the pack in this die set. So here is our first card, really fun. And I really love this, and you can mix and match and use other dies to create cards like this. Just have this as a card base and move from there. So that's my first example of this card, and here you can see how nicely it is when it rocks. For my last card, I just took all of the leftover pieces that I had and I created a second card. And I wanted the card to have a really sturdy branch here, so I took and cut out the same branch 3 times, and just to create some dimension, because I thought it was too small of a piece to like create and put foam tape behind, so I just wanted this to be sturdy and raised up with some dimension. So I'm really a fan of a cream base and have a touch of white. So for my mat here, I used the same cream colored cardstock. You can use whatever you like. Here you can have some pattern paper, but I went for this, really a clean and classic look. And then I played around with the placement for my flowers and the best wishes. And that pretty much finished this card off. When I was happy with everything, I took some liquid glue and just adhered everything. And to finish this project off, I used some sequins. So if you like this card, please give this video a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. I will have a coordinating blog post over at iCrafter's website, and there you can find some more still shots of this project if you like. So until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!